Hello friends and welcome to another video. Before I'm gonna roll the intro, I wanted to do something new. Yes, I've changed the intro. I know it's been something that I've been discussing for a while now. Although I love the old intro and I hate change. Honestly, I hate changing. I wanted to make something that resonates with me more because the footage of that intro was back in 2020, 2021, and now all the footage I've added it's from this year, and it was like a very nostalgic experience trying to make the montage of that intro, because essentially, and without even realizing, I did a montage of 2023, and so I get emotional and yada yada yada. Also, you can already tell by now I'm sick. This is why I sound like this. And I'm in my pajamas because I wanted to be cozy. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, roll the new intro. I hope you liked it. I like it personally, but as I said before, I hate changes and it's gonna take a while for me to get used to it. So anyway, for this week's video I wanted to do something creative, something cinematic. If you follow me long enough now, you'll know that I really love storytelling, creating, apart from visuals, also creating stories. I also write poetry and songs, and I did a master's on creative writing, screenwriting in particular, and it's like a hobby of mine, a passion of mine, to create a story with a character and a plot and shoot it, because I also like visuals. So for today's video I wanted to do something like that. Not very grande, because I don't have enough time to do something at the moment, really, you know, like a movie or something. As I was watching my old Christmas videos, I used to do these creepy Christmas shorts, a creepy, fun, quirky video, and so I think I've missed it, like the past 2 years I've missed it. I did one in 2018, 2019, and then 2020 I did something else. I did some different type of shorts. And then I stopped for some reason. For 2 years I stopped. I don't know what I did during holidays. But yeah, for this year I wanted to create something and also pay homage to all the other videos that I made. The creepy Christmas ones. I'm gonna add them somewhere in this Christmas short. So yeah. Grab some popcorn, or not, because it's not that big. It's like a short, but I don't fucking know. If I wasn't sick, I would have made a better job, but by the time I'm fully healed, I don't think it's gonna be Christmas anymore, so I really had to rush things up. So yeah, without further ado, here's the Christmas creepy short for 2023.
In my darkest moments, I'd always find solace inside my own head, daydreaming, imagining, creating, escapism in any shape or form. It was until I discovered how little I actually lived outside of it that I started worrying and obsessively paying attention to myself as a third person, as a mere observer of my psyche. And with this, I realized that I would rarely let my thoughts into fruition. I'm not even sure why. Was it perfectionism? Was it the plain fear of being rejected? Not really sure what kept me from doing everything I wanted, living the life I wanted, being the girl I wanted, becoming the woman I wanted. And so all these years, living on a flat line, flirting with boredom and nothingness, chatting with the abyss every night, not necessarily feeling bad, but not feeling good either. A complete state of numb. I found my new coping mechanism, a form of escapism again. This time I would go through old dusty vintage stuff my grandma owned. feeling her presence through her objects, reminiscing her long-lost being once wandered on this vain and wretched earth. While doing so, a wild idea came to mind. I caught myself remembering these horror movies I've watched, where people would summon the dead out of curiosity, self-distraction, or even mere spite, whereas in my case it would be out of boredom and, well, loneliness. I thought that that was a valid enough reason even for a ghost to take pity on me and stay for a couple of nights, watch some movies with me, or chat. I immediately thought of my grandma, since I'd already owned her stuff. I should be able to summon her, using some old Latin words and having her belongings around, right? Right. Desperation can lead the human soul into the most extreme circumstances, even believing in fairy tale and urban legends. But you know what they say, whatever helps you sleep at night. Well, funny I mentioned that, because it didn't help at all with sleep. On the contrary, it consumed my everyday life. I dove deep into old books, trying to find something that can resemble a spell, a seance, and Ouija board. Nothing. Even the ones that seemed legit were proven to be a bunch of bullshit, but I kept trying and trying. And trying until day turned into night, and the night turned into day. I eventually stopped because it did nothing but make me tired all the time. I'll even start hallucinating from the lack of sleep and convince myself that my spell worked, I thought. That's stupid. And so I stopped, and a month would pass, still fighting my own demons, my boredom, the feeling of emptiness, void, and null. It was right around Christmas when I heard a weird knocking on my door. Weird, I thought to myself. Who would it be in such late hours?
While opening the door filled me with more questions than answers, I had started feeling a small satisfaction and hope that maybe my spell worked and this was indeed a sign from beyond the veil. But since thoughts like this consume my life, I tried to continue with my day and not think about it, at least try. But all weird things started happening. I started to become real scared for once. What if I summoned someone or something else, and not my grandma? And so I tried to hide from that thing inside my house. By the time all the noise stopped, I gathered my courage to open the door and try to face whatever that was. Although, when opening the door, I was faced with something I couldn't quite understand. Well, it took me by surprise a lot. You see, sometimes you have your own established set of beliefs and you stick to that and go on with your life, trying to stay out of trouble and predict any bad situations. But see, life is unpredictable, and whatever they tell you growing up might not be entirely right. Maybe loneliness can be good in terms of getting to know thyself. Maybe demons are not entirely bad.